Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donna Lisa Morgan, Donna for short with the messy T, and we back with another video. Surgical Amweba Cardi B is getting exposed for using Icespice YouTube beats for her album. On her album track Doing Too Much, y'all go listen. She copied every beat on Icespice's What I Like, which dropped 1 year ago. Cardi B is just an untalented copycat, and y'all see that. Her fans were out here saying she's dissing Icespice on her album, but the entire time she stole a beat from the girl. Cardi B has no identity, like yikes. She's either out here stealing a beat or stealing bars from underground rappers on her song Imaginary Players. She's so desperate for a hit. She's officially Icespice's son. What do y'all think about Icespice beats getting stolen by Cardi B, the surgical enhanced Amweba? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please subscribe to my backup channel, Donna Morgan, in the description. My other backup got hacked, and I'm gonna be dropping a video there pretty soon. Am I the Flop by Cardi B is projected to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200 album charts, with an increase of 205k units sold, 95k pure sales. Ain't gonna be saying congrats to this flop. She was initially projected to sell 150k max, and now all of a sudden she's doing 200k. This is screaming fraud, because how you out here struggling on all music streaming platforms from iTunes to Spotify? You're literally off the charts, but yeah, you're out here doing this massive 200k sales. If people really cared for the album, why isn't she doing numbers on the UK album chart? She's predicted to debut at number 37 on that chart, but for some reason she's in the US doing 200k. Y'all gonna see how she's gonna drastically fall off and get dropped on the album charts on the second week of release. Cardi B and her fans are the biggest fraud in the industry. Amma Wiggins and JT have confirmed she's using the magic trick, and that's fraud. She's moving from state to state because that's the only thing she could depend on, and is using that as a facade to cheat and buy album, hiding under the pretense of meet and greet, because she knows she can't cheat with streams anymore. All of the tea concerning that have been exposed by Young Talk and the industry. And now her fans are out here bragging about her beating and surpassing Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 record. The only way she gonna do that is if she debuts with 350k, because we all know Nicki did 328k first week. Speaking of Nicki, y'all, the wait is officially over, because Nicki is off hiatus and took to X to announce her upcoming 6th studio highly anticipated album, dropping on the 27th of March 2026. Barbs, go get your coins ready. It's time to buy and stream those tracks on that album and go #1 and do 400k first week. Is very much achievable. If Nicki could do 328k first week, she could definitely do so much more. And hopefully Nicki is finally in alignment with the industry. They ain't trying to sabotage her. And henceforth, Gay-Z and Rat Nation needs to back off so Nicki could do a perfect album rollout. It's approximately 6 months. Barbs, y'all go get ready. And Sabrina Carpenter is rumored to be featured on Nicki Minaj's new album out March 27. And y'all know they've been out here showing each other love for the longest time. Nicki supported the album. Y'all, it's game time. Nicki's about to take over. I can't wait for this to happen. And that collab will definitely go #1. Y'all know Sabrina's doing amazing, right? And with all this happening, Barty gang out here panicking. They're out here saying, oh, Nicki's so bitter. Can't let Cardi B have a moment for her album. I think Nicki has been silent for the longest, and that's enough grace for Cardi B to promote her album. Why y'all feeling threatened? They out here saying, oh, Nicki's out here announcing an album because she knows Cardi B is gonna outdo and surpass her numbers. So she wanna hop on an album right now, do the promo so she could beat Cardi B's record. Why shouldn't she? If it's so easy, let your fave drop another album next year to surpass Nicki's numbers. Because the last time I checked, honey, your fave took 7 years to drop an album and it's flopping. And that's why she's relying heavily on meet and greets and not streaming platforms for fans to stream because she has zero fans to begin with. I can't wait to see all of this turn down. You're so delusional to think Nicki's out here announcing because of Cardi B. Nicki has been announcing for the longest. Right back from 2024, Nicki announced she was gonna be dropping an album in 2025, but later on put that on hold because Jay-Z, aka Gay-Z, was putting his foot on her neck, trying to sabotage her entire album. She came out and spoke about Jay-Z sabotaging the Pink Friday 2 album. Y'all saw all of that ish. And that was the only reason she put her album on hold. So I don't care what y'all say. Y'all know Nicki's been announcing this album before Cardi B ever think or thought of dropping her album. Who do y'all want Nicki to feature on her album? I'm gonna give y'all my current fave. I want a Sabrina collab, a Taylor Swift collab, a Bia collab. I want Bia on that album. And probably an Ariana Grande collab. Yeah. Do y'all have any other suggestions or any other artists you want on the album and any other artists you want to get left out? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification buttons. Moving on to Right Nation's fave, the certified drunk, Megan the flop. Y'all, so Akademiks had a call with Selena Powell, and she said she told Megan to lie and say that Tory Lanez asked her because she was beefing with him at the time. Here's what she said verbatim. I was the one that told her because before she said Tory asked her, I was like, say that Tory asked you, B. And she went as far as saying Megan is cold-hearted and a monster because she don't get how, even if he was the one who did the crime, he was gonna get sentenced for 10 years. Like you didn't lose a foot, you have no leg amputation, you ain't suffering from any trauma from that night, and confirm that Carisha was the one who did that to Megan on the foot. So yeah, we have it, guys. Now we don't just have hardcore, keyword, hardcore footages from the night. We also have people coming out to testify. The truth always comes out. Justice for Tory Lanez, y'all. And with this happening, they might be out here giving DJ Akademiks another deposition and coming for Selena Powell. Do I think this was a wrong move? Absolutely. We all see how Rock Nation move, especially with anyone who tries to go against them or spill tea about what they did. They always come for these people. So she better be careful. Because if y'all think Kris Jenner worked hard, y'all better think again. Because Jay-Z works harder than the devil. We've seen that time and time again. Rock Nation will crumble for all what they've done. Megan does not just deserve to be behind bars. She deserves to be thrown or feel and get inflicted with so much pain. Because you didn't just send an innocent man to jail, right? You made it because the streets keep talking about the fact that Megan and Rock Nation have a hand in what happened to Tory Lanez, in him getting stabbed 14 times, because they were about to release these footages and then boom, that happens out of the bloom. They had a hand in it. So y'all send him to jail and then try to end his life, try to unalive him, and then y'all think y'all not gonna pay for this? Rock Nation will crumble. Tory Lanez that said that. Rock Nation will crumble. They've done and ruined a lot of lives. They've unalived a lot of people. That's what y'all fail to understand. Jay-Z has done a lot of unaliving. And that's why I feel him losing the casino deal, all the struggles he's been facing in his businesses, is all karma for what he did or what he's been doing. And I hope he gets worse. And hopefully Beyonce leaves him so he could go through all this torture alone. I hope that happens, y'all. Gazy is a monster worse than Diddy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, my heart goes out for Bhad Bhabie. She's going through a lot. Like, this is so emotional to watch. She's out here admitting that her biggest regret is having a baby with LV after thinking he was a good man. Y'all, this ninja has never changed. I don't know why y'all not seeing this. The red flags they show you in the beginning is gonna be the red flags you see for the entire time. Because you're not gonna tell me he wasn't out here physically assaulting her, abusing her in the beginning of the relationship. She said in the 4 years of them being together, he beat her 500 times, y'all. 500 times. But yet, you think he was gonna change, he was gonna be a good dad. You thought it wise to have kids with this ninja? Like, are y'all being for real right now? Y'all don't think about your safety. Y'all don't think about your kids' safety. Most of these people, no shade, most of these people will be out here beating women on coke, on drugs. Y'all see that first class. And that was who she decided to have a baby with. Like, there are better men out there. I think what happens to most of these celebrities, female celebrities in the game is they just want to get into relationship and have babies, get married only between and within the circle of celebrities. There are average normal people, rich ninjas out there who ain't in the entertainment industry who will treat you better, who will treat you right. There are good men out there. Y'all just out here chasing this man because, oh, he's an artist. Oh, he's a rapper. Like, y'all need to think about yourself and stop downplaying yourself and stop settling for the bare minimum. Because a ninja who lays his hand on a woman is a bare minimum. And y'all need to realize that too. My heart goes out for her, y'all. I feel so bad about what she's going through. On to Taylor Swift. So, Dressed by Taylor Swift jumps 13th spot to a new peak of 132 on global Spotify charts with 1.35 million streams nearly 8 years after its release. Ooh, the Taylor impact, y'all. The Taylor impact. But I'm still blown away by Rihanna song debuting at number 83, The Dress, on after 18 years of being released. Like, that's wild. It's crazy. It's mind blowing. I can't still wrap my head around the impact. But it's the really impact, y'all. Hopefully, after her giving birth to her third child, she's gonna hop back into the music scene. Like, girl, it's about time. On to Donald Trump. So he's out here threatening to sue ABC following reports that Jimmy Kimmel Live will return. He already returned. I don't know what you're talking about. He said a true bunch of losers let Jimmy Kimmel rot in his bad ratings. Okay, so we gotta admit, right? This show wasn't really at its peak anymore. The ratings were bad. It was low. But, like, what the F is wrong with Trump? You have better and official matters to focus on rather than coming for Jimmy Kimmel. Like, let him do his thing. And fun fact, y'all, Jimmy apologized. He gave out an apology to Jimmy Clark's and his family type ish. So what's Trump's problem? And I just have to say this pretty quick. Y'all should stop being abusive with the power y'all have. It's America. There's freedom of speech. If Jimmy was out here dragging or making fun of a black ninja, Trump will literally not give an F. But now it's a white dude who, we get it. Charlie had some good things he did, despite the fact that he also had bad things he did. But we can't deny the fact that if it was a black person, he won't give an F. And let Trump pipe it down a little, because we know he don't really give an F about Charlie. Y'all saw what he was saying on that stage at Charlie's memorial. He was out here talking about pregnancies, about finding an answer to autism. He wasn't saying ish about the entire thing. Like, we get it. He spoke about Charlie, but was that the place and time? You're the president. You could call for press conferences every other day and talk about your so-called autism answer, but you chose Charlie's memorial to talk about that ish? Are y'all being for real? And y'all think he really cares? I kind of feel like he's a clout chaser at this point. He's more like a celebrity rather than a president. What do y'all think about what he said and how he's trying to sue Jimmy? Let me know in the comment because this is wild, y'all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification button so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping because we kiki and definitely have a good time on this channel. With that being said, see y'all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.